So, hello guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another video, another motovlog. This is motovlog numero dos, I think that's right. We're going to be talking about, if you couldn't tell from the title, my first crash, which happened not too long ago, sadly, and unfortunately not too long after passing my CBT. So, fun situation to talk about. So, I guess let's get straight into it. So I guess the first thing to speak about is, again, kind of where I was in my career when the crash happened, and to be honest, not very far in. I'd been riding for about 3 or 4 weeks, in all honesty. I was on my way back from work when it happened, and yeah, you don't want to crash at any point, let alone, you know, about 3 weeks into actually starting to ride. Did knock my confidence a little bit, as I'm sure you'd understand. But yeah, it was about 3 weeks into riding, on my way back from work, and the situation that happened, well, I think it's probably best if I show you a little picture. Apologies for how bumpy this road is as well. Jesus Christ. So yeah, here's a picture, probably up there. I hope I've put it in anyway. I think I have, up here somewhere. Anyway, I've put a little picture and a little diagram of how the road situation was compared to where I was, where the third party was, and what occurred. So if you can't tell, I was in the left-hand lane. That's for bike, cyclists, taxis, buses, that sort of thing. Then in the right-hand lane was the third party. That's for all of the traffic, and that's how kind of the road was laid out on that front. And then, as I'm sure you can tell, what actually happened was that I was going down the road, as you would, and the third party was in the right-hand lane, saw that left-hand turn, as you can see on the left-hand side. Well, that was stupid. The left-hand turn, and they completely cut my lane off by making that turn, really. I went about 30 or 40 miles an hour into the front left-hand side of their bonnet. So, yeah, not a great experience, to say the least. I need to go down here, but I cannot see anything. Made it! I did it! Woo! So yeah, I hope that kind of explains the situation as to how the crash actually happened. But in terms of why it happened was somebody, I'm not going to say who, pretty obvious, was on their phone looking at the music, checking their texts, all that sort of stuff, stuff that you shouldn't be doing when you're driving, but they was, and they caused the crash, and I got very hurt. Now, as much as I'd like to say that the bike was in a reasonable condition, I can't, because look at it. Boop, boop. I hope that I've put my fingers in the right place, but boop. So yeah, the entire frame was bent. Fairings were all smashed up, cracks in the engine case, lots and lots of issues. Not good, not a good day, not a good outcome, if I'm honest. So my shoulder dislocated, and not in a normal way, if there is a normal way, I don't know if there is, but the ball of my shoulder kind of smashed out of the socket as opposed to popping out, and in turn shattered the socket which the shoulder's meant to be in, so that's never good, and also caused a chip in my collarbone, a few other problems around my shoulder. And then I guess we'll get on to my elbow. My elbow had severe tissue damage. This one, obviously, right-hand side, because I hit it on the... You get what I'm saying. My elbow had, yeah, severe tissue damage, as well as then fractures in my hand, multiple fractured ribs, lots and lots of bruising, lots of road rash. Wasn't nice, was all nasty. I don't know if I've got any pictures of any of my injuries. I don't know if anybody wants to see them anyway, because it's a bit grim. But if I have, I'll maybe put them on screen. I'll put like one. There's one, maybe. So yeah, problems all over, really. The one thing that I'm surprised about, and I will say, is that what actually hit the car first was my right leg, and that I had no sort of problem with it. I don't know what happened, but my leg was fine. My foot even got stuck in her wheel arch, which isn't great. That's never a good thing. But yeah, for some reason, no damage to my leg. Don't know how that happened. Kind of happy, very happy actually. So yeah, that's nice. In terms of what I actually remember from the crash, unfortunately for YouTube and people watching, not very much. I'll make sure next time to remember it all if I can. if there is a next time. Put it all on YouTube. But anyway, yeah, in terms of what I remember, not too much. I do remember going towards the car. I do remember the car pulling out, then trying to steer left to avoid hitting it. Obviously, that didn't work too well. Hit the car, got knocked out. And from what witnesses said, I flipped over the car and also the bike did. And then the bike then landed on me, which is what caused all the problems and brakes and yeah, all that nasty stuff. It is a policeman. So yeah, what I do find quite weird is that my leg was fine. So I don't know, happy about that, I guess. Definitely am. What am I saying? I guess definitely happy that my leg did not completely smash. According to witnesses, me and the bike both kind of flipped over the car, which is what caused all the problems because the bike landed on me. I remember waking up with a few people around me making sure I was alright, which was quite nice of them. I will say the witnesses, most of them were brilliant, absolutely great people, all checked that I was okay, called the police, ambulance, you know, everybody like that. But there was one lady who just shouted at me and told me that who just shouted at me and told me that I shouldn't be in a bike lane, which is great. That's definitely what you want after you've obliterated the right side of your body. But anyway, the ambulance came and my boss also came. He actually goes the same route home as me, so he saw my bike and went, that looks like his bike. That is his bike. Oh my god, what's happened? So he tried to come up to the ambulance. Funnily enough, didn't let him in. But yeah, that was very nice of him. And also then my family members rushed to the scene, all that sort of stuff, and I got taken away to a hospital. But yeah, I guess the one thing to take away from this, if there is anything to take away from this, is that please, if you are driving a car, I myself do have a car, just don't go on your phone. It's not that hard. Is the music really that bad that you have to, you know, put other people in danger? I don't think it is. You know, just you know, pay attention. It's really not that difficult. So yeah, I guess in terms of, you know, what happened, could have been worse, could have been better, could have been a lot better, to be fair. So yeah, the main reason I kept riding was because I really like riding and I didn't want that to put me off, I guess, is the main reason. The reason I got the same bike, or roughly the same bike, practically the same bike, a few years difference, and it's in black. But the reason I got the same bike was that it really is the perfect starter bike for me. It's very easy to manoeuvre, very easy to ride. I was going to say it can't get you up to a speed that kills you, but this whole video kind of, you know, does the opposite of that. So yeah, I guess that's kind of everything you need to know, maybe. If not, then drop a comment down below. I'll answer it. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that sort of good stuff. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.